Hello good people, in this video we'll be discussing whether or not the Mera Mera no Mi fruit, that is a Flare Flare Devil fruit, formerly possessed by Ace and now in the good hands of Sabo, is stronger than Magu Magu no Mi, that is the Magma Devil fruit possessed by Akainu. And by the end of this discussion, we'd also get to Sabo versus Akainu future prediction theory. Fire versus Magma. Fire in the world of One Piece was stated to be weaker in comparison to Magma by Akainu. But here, let's take a moment to look at this. So my research on Magma has led me to an article on Wikipedia that states that magma is a complex high temperature fluid substance with the temperatures of most magmas being in the range of 700 degrees Celsius to 1300 degrees Celsius. But here, let's skip down to the last part, which states that the cometite magmas have been as hot as 1600 degrees Celsius. So it wouldn't be wrong to assume that the greatest temperature that the magma is known to attain is about 1600 degrees Celsius. Now, coming down to the opponent of magma, flame temperatures of common items include a candle at 1400 degrees Celsius, a blowtorch around 1600 degrees Celsius, and a propane torch at 1995 degrees Celsius. But a much hotter oxyacetylene combustion of 3000 degrees Celsius. And just when I thought that I acquired enough data for my research on this theory, I came across this article, a research by a group of scientists, where dicyanoacetylene, a compound of carbon and nitrogen with a chemical formula of C4N2, burns in oxygen with a bright blue-white flame at the temperature of 5260 K, that is Kelvin, which when translated into terms of Celsius is about 5000 degrees Celsius. And if we were to compare this to the greatest possible temperature for magma to have known attained, that is 1600 degrees Celsius, is about more than 3 times. So you know where I'm getting at. So ultimately it leaves me with two options, that is the first one being, is this a flaw in the One Piece, or has Oda got something in the basket? We know Oda has a very good tendency to surprise each one of us every time when we least expect it from him. So, assuming that Oda has some plans for us, I'd like to bet my money on the better half of the story. So it has led me to believe that Akainu was clouded by his power, and that him stating the Magu Magu no Mi fruit, that is his own, being stronger than the Flare Flare fruit was just an exaggeration of his strength compared to Ace during the War of the Best at Marineford. So perhaps it was just an attempt to try and put Ace down, to make him feel low, or just to intimidate him. I cannot see any ulterior reason for him to utter such words here. Now, Sabo versus Akainu. Perhaps this is a part that you guys have been desperately waiting for. Now here's the revenge. Ace during this war had not gone to the extent of his true strength, that's what I believe. For Ace was a character who kept battling for the reason of his existence. I mean, if you date back to his past as a child, he asked his grandpa, Vice Admiral Garp, that did he really deserve to be born in this world? And what Garp answer was really interesting, that you only know about that as you go on living your life, as you just live on. Whereas Sabo, quite peculiarly to the contrast of things, knows that he's lost his beloved brother Ace, and being the chief of staff of the revolutionary army, he has some responsibility towards the people of his world, because right from the childhood, Sabo has known his life as a noble, so he was quite disgusted with the mentality, the oppressive mentality of the rich people that is being passed down from the world government, the tendency of them to look down upon the people who are weaker in the sense of dominion or in the sense of power. So Sabo was let's in a way say that always inspired to do something in life, unlike Ace, who just didn't have any reason to go on living apart from Luffy and Sabo. And with Sabo gone right in the childhood, Ace had lost half of this reason to continue living. So he just for the sake of Luffy, he just continued living for some extent in his life, and then he found Whitebeard. Then perhaps he found a greater reason to go on living. Therefore, Sabo will very likely unlock the extent of Mera Mera no Mi and give Akainu the taste of power that the Mera Mera no Mi, that is the Flare Flare Devil Fruit, holds within its potential. Coming to the conclusion of things, Mera Mera no Mi, that is the Flare Flare Devil Fruit, when hacked to its greatest potential, is 3 times stronger than the Magu Magu no Mi fruit, that is the Magma Devil Fruit possessed by the current Fleet Admiral Akainu. This fact is very likely kept from the viewers, perhaps as a plot that would reveal a twist during the battle between Sabo and Akainu. Thank you for your good time and hope you guys liked it.